Hey, Fresh Coast Gaming fans. Thanks for tuning in again. Sorry it's been so long since we've had any updates. We've had some computer issues here. It's been a crazy summer. Haven't been able to get as much bat repping in as I planned, but hey, it is what it is. So today, we decided that we were going to just hang out at my house. Jeremy came all the way up here from his place, and we're going to do a 30k bat rep. I'm kind of trying out some new stuff for our Horse Heresy narrative campaign game coming up in a couple weeks. If you've been following our Facebook page, you've seen all the new stuff, but if you only watch us on YouTube, then this should be a treat for you. So, like I said, we're going to play a 30k game. We're actually going to be playing a Maelstrom mission using the tactical escalation cards, I believe they are, because they're a lot of fun, and Jeremy hasn't had a chance to use them yet. So let's take a look and see what I brought today. All right, you probably already noticed the big beastie sitting right here. This is my Legion Glaive. It's got this Volkite cannonade weapon, whatever it's called. It's a 48-inch long, 1-inch wide beam. Hits everything under its path with a strength 8 AP2 deflagrate haywire hit. Super nasty. That's going to be kind of my surprise for the Heresy event. Instead of bringing Mortarion, I wanted to bring some big armor. It's got 2 laser destroyers on the side too, because I want to test them out instead of the quad las cannons to see if there were any advantage to them. He is flanked by Dreadnought Talon, which actually I got to move them closer now that I think of it. They are part of a Talon. Actually, no, I don't. No, I can take them as 2 separate choices because I have plenty of elite slots left. So they're 2 separate Dreadnought choices. Twin Link las cannon, underslung graviton gun on each, and that one also has a chain fist. Right next to them is a Land Raider Achilles with the new upgraded rules. My entire list has been, actually both our lists have been built with the new points from the new Forge rule book that just dropped a few weeks ago. So expect to see some changes with my Raven Guard because assault squads are significantly cheaper. Tactical squads dropping by 25 points. That's pretty good too. Anyway, the Achilles has got some the ability to take actually all the quad mortar rounds from the Rapier quad mortar. So I didn't do it. I just have frag and shatter shells on it, and no upgrades on it. So it's got the multi-meltas on the side and then the frag cannon. Inside it is a heavy weapon support squad with chem heavy flamers and my Praetor with a whole bunch of stuff. Relic Blade, the Barber and Thurible to give everyone -1 toughness, rad grenades for another -1 toughness, melta-bombs, digital weapons, all kinds of crazy kit. Iron Halo as well. I've got 2 tactical squads and rhinos, both identical with Voxcasters and sergeants with melta-bombs and artificer armor and the Death Shroud power scythes. And then I have 2 other heavy weapon support teams in the back. Missile launchers right here with an augury scanner. Master of Signals hanging out with them. No upgrades on him. And then 5 Volkites over here. They're both holding objectives because they have objective secured in Maelstrom games, which is super cool. And that's it. So that's my 2,500 points. So here we have Jeremy's Word Bearers. He's actually got Word Bearers with Demon Allies, which is, again, super fluffy. Lots of Nurgle stuff on the table. It's going to start with Erebus and 10 Galverbeck and a Primus Medicae chilling in the Spartan, Flare Shield and Ceramite, of course. Yuck. That's all I'm going to say about that. There are 2 tactical squads. The attack squad in there are demons from Dark Channeling, and the ones in there have +1 strength. There's the Marigal Tainted Dreadnought, super cool. Let's see if it can survive to actually do anything, because we usually try to blow that thing up as quickly as possible. But there's a lot of other juicy targets here. Jeremy's new Leviathan, he's in the process of painting up. It's got the Cyclonic Melta-Lance, the Phosphex Discharger, and the Graviton Cannon, and it looks like Volkites on the chest as well. Super nasty there. That is a Nurgle Demon Prince. That is actually one of my Demon Prince models. I painted it up to be kind of a corrupted Death Guard, so it's perfectly fitting to go against me. He has wings, and he got the demonic gift that gives him +1 wound and it will not die. Super good for Nurgle. 4 Psychers total in this list. The 2 in there, the Primus Medicae has Dark Channeling, or to give
Dark Council.
Dark Council, excuse me. And then the Demon Prince, of course, is a Psyker. And then we have Jeremy's Lord of War, Korvax Utter Blight. He's got Biomancy powers, right?
Yep.
Yep. And then there are 10 Nurgle demons to fill out his, or 10 Plague Bearers to fill out his required troop choice for the Nurgle slot. So that's 2,500 points right there. A couple pieces of war gear, I forgot. I think there's a couple Melta guns on the Galverbeck. And that's about it. All right. We are going to be playing Contact Lost as a scenario. There are 6 objectives on the table. 1, 2, 3 right here in the middle. 4 by the crates. 5 is under here somewhere. I think it's under Korvax, yep. And then 6 is on the other side of the tower over there. kind of nicely spaced out. Contact loss is the one where you get to draw an objective for every, or you get to draw a card for every objective you hold at the beginning of your turn. So those are going to be super critical. We are going to be playing with the barrels as the actual barrel rules for the new terrain supplement, the terrain kit. Excuse me. They get Torrent and Heavy 1 for flame weapons. Not a whole lot of them on the table, but it might be fun. And then you get to reroll 1s, I think, to shoot with the ammo crates, which are all over the place too. So, that being said, I have the first turn unless Jeremy concedes. And we're going to roll for night fighting too, because we forgot to do that. So we'll come back at the top of turn 1. I only wish we got it on camera. That's Jeremy's seize roll right there. So we do have night fighting, which is going to help me a little bit. But Jeremy has the first turn now with his a word-bearer demon ally force. So top of turn 1, Jeremy's up, draw 1 card, we grab objectives, and then go from there. Top of turn 1, Jeremy drew Storm Objective 1, which is back there. My Volkite guys were holding it, but they actually had to flee because the Maragal hit him with his plasma cannon, and they failed their leadership check. So they're running back. I have a Dreadnought here that got stunned from the las cannons on the Spartan, and that's about it. Everything else kind of just moved forward. He's got Endurance on him. What does the Demon Prince have? Warp Speed. No, he didn't do Warp Speed. He tried to smite the Volkites, and I made my cover saves, and then he enfeebled my missile launcher squad. And that's it. So everything else just kind of moved forward to get ready to grab objectives. No points were scored turn 1. Moving into bottom of turn 1. So the bottom of turn 1 was just about as effective as the top of turn 1. Actually, that's not fair. I was a little bit more effective than Jeremy. My Volkite guys regrouped and snap-fired at the Demon Prince. Hit him a bunch of times, but he made all his jink saves, but he is jinking now, so that's cool. The Rhino backed up to sit on the objective. The Land Raider moved forward here and took some pot shots at the Maragal. Managed to strip 3 hull points off him. 2 with the multi-meltas, 1 snap-fired, 1 regular-fired, and then the quad cannon and shatter shells did another 2, and he made 1 of his cover saves. So he's got 1 hull point left. That was awesome. But I had nothing else left to hit him with. I managed to take a wound off of Corvax with the Volkite, actually, on the glaive. I also killed 4 or 5 of the demons, of the plague bearers in the back, to knock them off the objective, 4 of them. Took him off the objective, which was good. That's kind of what I wanted. So now Jeremy's going to draw 1 fewer card this turn. The Dreadnought here was stunned, couldn't do anything. That one advanced forward and shot a Corvax. Actually, no, I'm sorry. He took a hull point off the Rhino right there with a glance on a las cannon. And that was it. Corvax is tough, and he made good cover saves this round. So it's still 0-0 going into turn 2. I actually drew Storm Objective 1 as my objective, and like I said, and I decided I'm going to get rid of it because I'm holding Objective 1. It's going to be real hard for me to get that one. Top of turn 2, Jeremy's Plague Bears spread out here so they don't have to get Volkited to death from my my glaive. The Rhino stayed put and pop smoke. The Spartan decided not to unload the Galverbeck inside, hoping that that Corvax himself would be able to take out the tactical squad in here. Everything did fire at that Rhino, managed to pop it. The Tactical Marines came out behind it, and Corvax rolled a real high charge roll, came in there, killed 5 of them on the attacks, and then sweeping advanced the rest off the table. So they're gone. The Demon Prince flew over here and ran a little closer. He's now on the ground, though, so he's vulnerable. And that's about it. So Jeremy got first blood for blowing up the Rhino with the shooting attack from the Maragal, and then he got 2 points for, what was it called? Decimate the enemy by killing the Tactical Marines in assault with Corvax. So he has first blood, and then 2 points for decimate the enemy, which is 3. More importantly, he knocked me off that objective, which it means I'm only going to be able to draw 2 cards this turn. So bottom of 2 coming up. Jeremy pointed out that it was actually the Dreadnought back there hiding under the corner that blew up the Rhino. He also managed to take 3 hull points off the Land Raider, which was awesome. Then he discarded, what'd you discard? You discarded Defend Objective 3, yeah, because I'm already holding it. There's no way you're going to hold it for 2 turns after that. So, turn 2 coming up. So the bottom of turn 2 went really badly for me. I pivoted and moved the glaive around here so I can hit Corvax, the Spartan, and the Maragal. I did manage to blow up the Maragal, though. That was good. And then the Spartan, my Haywire hit, did nothing. I rolled a 1, and I failed to wound Corvax. The Dreadnoughts charged in there. I did a hull point to the big white guy. Or did I do 2?
You got 3 left.
All right, yeah, I said I did 1 hull point of the Leviathan from all the shots on the Achilles. Both my Dreadnoughts charged in at Corvax. He smashed one and blew him up with the first swing at initiative 9, because he's a Nurgle Demon with initiative 9 is dumb. But then I did no wounds back. Actually, I did a wound at Hammer of Wrath. I rolled double 1s on this Dreadnought's Power Fist attacks. But he's still stuck in there because, Dreadnoughts don't care. I only managed to do 2 wounds to this Demon Prince who's about to eat my missile launchers. That's not cool. I only hit 4 times out of 12 shots with those Volkites. And then did 2 wounds with missile launchers, I think, and the barrages too from the Master of Signal, because I knew he was going to get eaten this turn, so I might as well use him. He's down to 3, and that's about it. I couldn't do anything else, so I'm in trouble. I drew Defend Objective 5, which is right there, Defend Objective 4, which is right there, so I discarded 4, and hopefully next turn I can actually get something I can get points off of. 3-0 still. Jeremy is in the lead. Turn 3 coming up. All right, so top of 3 was bad for me. Yeah, Jeremy wasn't paying attention to his objectives. You weren't going to get that one anyway, because you had to get one of those 2 also. Anyway, the Spartan moved forward and blew up the Rhino with ease, and then the Tactical Marines got out of their Rhino and killed my Volkite guys. The Galverbeck failed their charge, though, on my Tactical squad, so they are stuck out in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to try to Volkite cannonade the heck out of them, because that's too juicy a target to pass up. The Demon Prince did get in the fight, killed my Master of Signal and 2 of my missile launchers, but I rolled a double 1 on their leadership check. They stayed because they're troop choice in this Rite of War. They have objective secured, so I'm still holding that objective. Good for me. I still have 2 cards I'm going to get to draw. Hopefully this time I'll get something I can actually score. Jeremy did manage to kick me out of within 6 inches of the center for his objective, so he did score another point there. Yeah, he blew up the Achilles with the Dreadnought. Easily. He was rolling nuts with that Grav Flux Bombard.
16?
Yeah, 16. So my heavy weapons squad got out. The Corvax stunned my Dreadnought, and I failed to do anything in return, so he's still stuck there. But I can still do some serious damage with my my glaive this coming turn. So bottom of 3 coming up. Let's see if I can actually get some objectives I can score. Did you discard a card, or did you keep the one you had? Because you still got Storm Objective 1, which you can get.
I'm fine with both of these.
All right, and he's going to keep his. So I'm going to actually have to draw 1 new card because I still have Defend Objective 5, which I wasn't able to get rid of next turn, or last turn. So I'm going to have 2 cards to draw, and that's it. So moving into bottom of 3. Well, you can definitely tell this is my birthday Beatdown Bat rep because things are just not going well for me. I jumped my heavy weapon support squad with heavy flamers over here and toasted a couple of the Galverbeck. I managed to Volkite a whole bunch of stuff. I killed 1 Galverbeck total with the Volkite. Killed 8 of the Tactical Marines over there. Took a hull point off the Rhino. You know what? I forgot to hit your Spartan with it. I did hit him, but I don't think I rolled against your Spartan. I did nothing with the laser destroyers though. That sucked. Combat here. I hit my Dreadnought in the back with it too and did a hull point. That was awesome. Bolters shot in. I only killed a few more. But enough Galverbeck survived so that when I charged them with my heavy weapon squad and my sergeant, in the challenge, the Galverbeck sergeant tore me apart. 2 Wrens and a regular wound, and I rolled a 1 on the regular wound, and a 1 and a 3 on the Wrens, and Praetors only have 3 wounds total, so that killed him. Yeah, and then the rest of my heavy weapon squad got eaten with rending wounds. It was just bad luck here. The Demon Prince only managed to kill 1 of the missile launchers, but I failed my leadership check, and he swept them off the table. And that fight is still going. It's just going to keep spalling. And that's it. I drew Defend Objective 1, which I am currently defending. If I manage to survive next round, I will continue to defend it because I have objective secured with those Tactical Marines. That's great for me, but it's not likely that they're going to survive. So this is really going bad. I'm still losing 4-0, and we're coming into turn 4. Top of turn 4, the Dreadnought crawls up on top of the platform and stripped off 2 hull points with some shooting on the glaive. His Grav Flux Bombard actually targeted center mass, but scattered back and actually hit my Dreadnought and blew it up in the shooting phase, which gave Jeremy, was it target priority veterans or something like that? Kill an elite unit. So he got 1 point for that? Yeah, 1 point for that. I forgot to give him the point for killing my Praetor in the last turn. That was just stupid. I'm still not happy about that. Corvax was freed up in the shooting phase then to charge the glaive, which he did, and didn't do anything with a smash attack. The Spartan didn't get to do any damage. The Demon Prince held onto the objective, and then the Galverbeck swept through and just annihilated my tactical squad. Killed half of them with the shooting attacks on the way in. That was just miserable for me, too. Couldn't make armor saves. Rolled a whole bunch of 1s against bolters. And that's it. The tactical squad regrouped behind the Rhino. So I am basically down to the Glaive, and that's it. That is the only thing I have left, which we're still going to have some fun with. Let's just put it that way. We're still going to have some fun with this game. It is 12-0 though. That's the score. So yeah, I'm going to see what I can do more with my Volkite Cannonade and Las Cannons, and just have some more fun with this game. Bottom of 4 coming up. This thing's going to have a record for the total amount of hull points dealt in a game from the Haywire hits. I did 1 Haywire hit to the Spartan, took a hull point off. Did a Haywire hit to the Dreadnought, took a hull point off. Then I hit him with the 2 laser destroyers, and it actually immobilized him. So he's down to a single hull point, and he's immobilized. The Rhino got blown up, and then the 2 guys behind it also got Volkite cannonaded to death. So that was pretty cool. I'm seriously happy with this gun. I'll tell you what, it is really cool. I also killed 1 demon with a heavy bolter. That was it. But now I feel all right. I got 10 hull points left, and he's not going to be. I don't think Jeremy's going to be able to do much against him, especially with him being immobilized on top of the ruins. All right, but I didn't even draw a card. I have no objectives to draw cards for. So moving into turn 5. All right, so we did all turn 5 at once. I'm all gloating about armor 14 and 10 hull points. Jeremy knocked 9 hull points off in his turn with shooting from everything. He dropped it to 1 and then charged him with Corax or Corbad, whatever his name is. And he rolled a 1 in his hit roll on a smash attack and missed. So that kind of saved me a little bit. So yeah, I have 1 hull point left. I managed to kill a Galverbeck, put another wound on another one. I couldn't take out the Dreadnought with my last cannons, and I couldn't wound the Demon Prince with the Volkite. He made his invulnerable save. Jeremy's been doing the invulnerable saves like a boss all game long. We rolled to see if the game would go on, and it does. So I don't even get a point for line breaker. I have 1 hull point left. Turn 6. Make it fast. All right, this shot is all you need to know to see how the game ended. Spartan shot his 4 las cannon shots at the glaive right there. 1 glance got through, and of course, like all game long, that was my saving throw of a 1. So I get wiped off the table in 6 turns. I lose a whopping 14-0. We didn't even bother getting points for this last round. Actually, 15 because of a line breaker. Or no, can they never score? Don't they have something? Oh, Erebus can. Sorry, yeah, Erebus and the Primus Medicae are in the squad, so they can score. Anyway, that was it. That was a hell of a birthday beatdown. We're getting back on track with that. As the last one didn't go so well for the guy who was getting the beatdown. Actually, that was you were supposed to give it to Brian, weren't you?
Yeah, Brian gave it to me.
Brian gave it to you in 2 turns. Ugh, Necrons. Anyway, thanks for watching. The next Bat Reps you will see will probably be from our Horus Heresy event in a couple weeks. So I may or may not bring the giant Volkite gun, which was super cool. I have to say, it was really awesome. If it weren't for a round of stupid, ridiculous luck shooting, I wouldn't have lost in this turn. But anyway, thanks for watching again, guys, and enjoy.